Hi there, welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. I'm in with Miss Speckle and her 5 little chicks. They're 3 weeks old now, so we're starting to think we're going to start to move them out because they are flying up and moving around a lot more. I did find one had escaped yesterday, but I got her back, her or him. So yeah, we'll work out what we're going to do there. Excuse the noise, they're just saying hello to the next team that I've just fed. So anyway, those that have been watching our channel for a while know that we've got 2 speckled Sussex hens, and both of them have left the caravan at different times. So Miss Speckle number 1 was the first to hatch some eggs, and over the last few weeks Miss Speckle 2 has been leaving the caravan for certain amounts of time. So, oh, argy bargy in the back there. And over Easter, she was away for quite a while and we hadn't seen her for a day. And even before that, we knew that she was nesting somewhere, but she'd come back. So the other day, we hunted to see if we can find her, and we found her. I'll go and show you where she is. And yesterday, we thought, I wonder if she's on some eggs. So we lifted her up, and yes, she is sitting on 10 eggs. I don't know how long she's been sitting there, so time will tell what will happen with those, but I'll go and show you where she's hiding. She's very camouflaged. So I'm in the paddock now, just to give you a bit of perspective of where I am. I'm at the back of the chicken coop, and that's our fence heading down to the creek, and this is the home paddock, and the caravan's way up there. And she is in the long grass way down here. I'll show you. So I'm searching. I couldn't even find her myself. But here you go. You can see if I move, and she gets a bit grumpy if you get too close. But here she is, way underneath all the grass. We have been bringing her a little bit of food in the evening, but you cannot even see her in there. It is just amazing that out of all the chickens that we've got, the 2 Sussexes are the ones that just want to be mamas. So, yeah. There she is, right under there. It's tricky. So, we'll wait and see what happens. Keep you posted. But we may have some little chicks. We technically don't need any more little chicks, but we may do. So today I'm in the berry patch working on fixing up the strawberry runners, chopping the asparagus back. I've pulled some beans out and I've planted a new blueberry, and really there's a couple of volunteer tomatoes that need to come out here too. Still harvesting heaps of raspberries, and the most prolific thing at the moment that we're harvesting are figs, heaps and heaps of figs. So I've made fig jam, and I've roasted figs, and I've frozen figs, and I'll keep looking at more recipes, but I think at this stage I'll just keep freezing them, but I certainly am eating them fresh because I love fresh figs. It's not the fig tree that we had in Melbourne. That's a nicer fig, but hopefully in time one of our figs that we brought up will grow. So yeah, I'll show you some other bits and pieces. The boys are still working on the fencing, and they put some gravel down on the driveway, which Robert got some video of that, so I'll pop that up as well. Hope you all had a lovely Easter. So we'll show you some other bits and pieces we're doing, and until next time, thanks for tuning in, and I'll show you what we've been doing. So this is the basket of figs I got this morning, and I like them when they've started to split like that. They're really juicy and ripe inside. Oh, excuse the roosters. Still getting lots of zucchinis and still getting lots of tomatoes. So we've got some really nice little yellow pears that I'm going to pick, and we've still got heaps of tomatoes on the vines. Pulled out some of the zucchinis, but we've still got harvesting zucchinis. My leeks, I'm using those, but we've still got lots of zucchinis as well. You can see a nice yellow one in there. And in here is all my brassicas, but over here is a large volunteer pumpkin that is still growing. What I need to do, and I've started to do, is come and pick all the peppers because soon we're going to get a frost. It was 4 degrees this morning and there's heaps of peppers. They will not survive the frost, so that is a job. And come and pick all the rest of these tomatoes. I have planted peas under the tomatoes so that when these come out we'll should be starting to get some pea flowers there. So yeah, the brassicas are growing nicely. We've got some Brussels sprouts growing, the broccolis. These Jerusalem artichokes are starting to die off, so which is good. I will not let them grow so much next year. Still digging potatoes because they're just in the ground. Their heads have all died off. I planted garlic as well. Planted some red onions this morning. Got this tatsoi off the at the food share, and tatsoi's a green like spinach, but it tolerates frost really well, so that will be interesting. And my spinach that I planted, and these are spinaches that I grew from seed that I saved, and they're starting to come along, which is good. There's some golden beetroot at the back there, so hopefully I should have enough spinach, but I'll do some more. We've got some more beetroot. The carrots there didn't seed very well, so I might plant some more over there. But these are still the potatoes. They're just under the ground here, and anytime we feel like a feed of fresh potatoes, we just get into it. And I showed you the black-eyed beans last time, and we're still picking those from that one, and these ones are just starting to grow, but they're not ready. They haven't dried off. So yeah, that's a veggie garden. Still picking lots, and lots to pick, but lots to plant as well. I've got more, got bok choy to put in, just waiting for it to grow a little bit more. Some more collies. I have got a little cauliflower growing down on one of these garden beds down here. I'll show you. It's very peaceful today, apart from the roosters. I've just let them out. They're under one of the apple trees. We're still getting apples from this tree. The other tree, they're past their use by and they're falling off, but the chickens are enjoying them. But yeah, over here is a nice little cauliflower growing. So I can't believe that's still, well, just starting to head, because I actually planted that last year. And the purple sprouting broccoli is still here. No sprouts yet. It's massive. Will it come to anything, or will it be chicken feed? Who knows? So yeah, the garden's looking good. Pretty happy. We've moved the animals down the back of the farm and resting the front. Not to mention that there's not enough fences at the moment until the boys have fixed all that up. So that's the garden as it stands. Look who has popped off her nest. This is probably only about an hour later than when I videoed her earlier. So she's come for a bit of food. Might go and sneak down and have a look at her eggs. So it's a good opportunity to come and have a look at her eggs. Last time we lifted her, I thought there was about 10. But... oh my golly gee. There is 14 there. I don't feel that warm. Oh, yeah, there. So, let's cover that up again. So she's gone for a big wander up there. It'll be interesting to see. Uh-oh, Millie's chasing her. How long she's away for and when she comes back. Isn't nature a wonderful thing? So she is making a lot of noise and doing a lot of preening. I guess when you're sitting on the nest for 24 hours, you want to come out and express yourself and give yourself a bit of a clean off. So funny. Looks like she's heading back. I just missed it, so she's back on her nest. I had to go and stir my relish. I wanted to see how she got through the fence. But back on her eggs and camouflaged again. So well done. She's had a bit of a walk around and she's back. We just had a massive wedge-tailed eagle flying around and all the chickens in the caravan went zoop underneath, and it appears to be gone now. We don't want one of them taking our chickens away.
So they've dumped about 4 or 5 truckloads of gravel on the driveway. Part of the way anyway. Gary's just levelling it out and smoothing it off, packing it in with the bobcat. It's about a 4-ton bobcat, so he's doing a pretty good job with that. So he's been running up the driveway up to the house, which will bring it up a treat. You can see he's gone all the way down to where the driveway forks off to the house. There's some big rocks amongst it all.
So the tote down the back for the animals is empty, so Robert's just gone to get the tote, put it on back of the farm ute, fill it up from the tank and take the whole ute back so that we can keep the little half tote where they're drinking the water from. So they've drunk the whole tote water, and they drink a lot of water. It's so important to keep the water up too. And eventually, once our bore's all fixed, who knows when that'll be, we won't have this issue. But it's important to make sure there is water. Lonnie loves this tractor. We're just coming down to check. Look at that. We're just coming down to check the water tote at the end of the day. It's about 5:30.
You smell like cow.
And it's getting dark. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Hello, beautiful girl. Lily gets a bit scared because they sometimes chase her with all the sheep. So we'll head down and see how the water tote's going. Come on, Mel. I think Spring Rain thinks we've got something for her. And we have. We've got some apple cider vinegar to put in the water tote. Some apple cider vinegar that we actually made. We'll go and have a look. So this is the tote or the trough that's in the dairy that Robert sorted, and it's got a little float valve in it. And the hose goes from the back of the dairy. And we'll show you where that goes from. Oop. So this is where the hose comes out the back, up into the farm ute, to the tote of water that's filled up from the tank. So yeah, we're just going to put some apple cider vinegar in there for a little bit of a zhuzh in the water. And not sure how long that will last, Al, that water.
The other one was half full, and it only lasted about 3 days.
3 days. They drink a lot of water, don't they?
They do.
Quite important stuff. Oh, it's a beautiful sky. It's a very quiet, calm day today. Look at that lovely sky. So I think that's where we'll leave it for the evening. I'll pop this video up. Thanks for joining us yet again. And until we see you back on the farm, have a great week. Ciao.